I've been here. Hello. It is old. Very old. So old, in fact, that I can barely remember what my skills do. And I have all the wrong runes and all this stuff, and I don't care. I just don't care. But it'll be great. As soon as I figure out how the hell to start stuff, there's the quest. Yes. Yes. And, yeah. Figure out why I haven't got whirlwind attack in this build for some reason. To be honest, I should just have that there. There's no reason not to. Oh man. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Ugh. Settle in. I'm not even gonna read all this stuff. But the hype is real. Where are we going first? The Searing Crystal near Serenity Temple. Well, there you go. So, to Serenity Temple. We're going on a world tour. Da 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 da. No clue what warrior skills do. Alright, well, I'll give you a quick rundown. Number 1, does damage. Number 2, does damage. Number 3, does damage in like an AoE, like a spin attack, whirlwind attack, in fact, that's what it says. Thrill of Victory, again, just does damage, it's another attack. It will give me adrenaline if I hit stuff that I have more health than, so it'll fuel all these 3 previous attacks. This is a stance that deals more damage because I attack faster. This is a stance that makes me run faster and gives me adrenaline, which activates this stance faster. You know, all works in. And this is a shout, which gives me a bunch of adrenaline and fuels all my attack skills. And this is the most powerful armor skill in the game, and will give everybody around me 100 armor. For a frame of reference, I will tell you that as a warrior, I have 80 armor base, and casters have 60, I believe. So plus 100 is quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's pretty good. And I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with heroes and all that stuff, because it's not just my build I need to worry about. Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. Yep, there's like... I could do all sorts of weird complex stuff, but I think I'll save that until I've like got back into the game and I figure out what the hell it is that I'm doing. Imbergon. I do have a Paragon, and I could warrior Bergon, but it would be terrible, and nobody would appreciate that. Well, I would, but that's me, and that's stupid. Alright, we need a healer. I'm sure he was my healer, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go with Zeri, and I don't know. Like, what fun people have we got? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know where to go with this stuff. Log it, Jorah. Let's see what build we've got. I think that looks okay. Elias is a healer. Zeri's a spirit spammer. And Jorah's another attacky thingy-me. Oh wait, no, that's... it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just go. We'll figure this out. Oh man, this is bringing back memories. I'll be able to point out stuff that's in Guild Wars 2 as well. And hey, Laser Hog, I did see you like a minute ago, but just carried on talking like a man. Oh man, we're gonna be clicking skills all day. What against melee? Bullshit. Oh, these things are like level 5. I don't even need to use skills here. They'll just fall over and die. Did I ever used to do stuff like... Oh man. I used to do slow clears, I call them. Slow clears were essentially speed clears, but really slow. So I used to take... Oh, Scorched Lodestones. I used to take... You know, just a basic team of just regular people, and just go do, like Fisher Row and stuff like that. That used to be a lot of fun. I used to take... In fact, I could do it with heroes now, to be honest. And I might do that. That might be a future stream at some point. Who knows? Oh man, there's gargoyles over here. This place is in Guild Wars 2. Let's get rid of the party thing, we don't need that. So no, I really never got into speed clears and stuff because, I don't know, it was just not my scene. I wasn't particularly interested in all the super mega elite stuff. I mean, I got all my... Oh wow, that scroll's slow. I got my gods walking amongst mere mortals on my own and I was just like, yeah, that'll do me. And that's pretty much where I stopped playing the game. Where the hell am I going? Did I just update the quest? I did. I'm a genius. I'm sure this is in Guild Wars 2 at some point. This place. It's somewhere in Ascalon, maybe? Crap. I'm sure you can visit this place, but I can't remember where it is. There you go. Is that not just clears then? I suppose, yeah, I suppose it is just clears. Where the hell am I going? The Flame Temple. Flame Temple? Oh right, that's all the way up there. Okay. I remember this place. I did a dervish farm here once. On video, in fact, which probably doesn't even exist on my channel anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like speed clears. I sort of did one ever, and somebody died in it, and it was like, yeah, just as toxic as you would imagine. Where's my music? Oh my god, it's the interface. Oh, there's some music. Yes. Old school char and everything. Oh man, I can see space. I don't even need to like use my hands to play this game. I can just completely relax. This music's definitely too loud now, isn't it? The great thing I liked about Guild Wars 1 was being able to just, you know, see enemies over there and just click on one. Completely take my hands off my keyboard. I can be clapping, I can be, oh well, there's enemies there now. I can be doing whatever the hell I like, really. For the most part. These things are so low level that I don't even need to use skills on them, but later on obviously we'll actually need to use some skills. But the thing I liked most was just being able to really relaxingly play this. Did I? Fuck it, I must have picked up that mark, even if I didn't, who cares. Oh man, 13 gold. Don't forget that. There's 15 gold there, but ignore the fact that I just ignored that myself. Where's my auto run? Oh man. Colon? Really? Okay. Very relaxed game. Even doing the deep with my old guild. Well, I'm still with that guild now, it's just that not many of us play anymore. Like, hardcore stuff, you could just play really, really casually. And I liked that. Guild Wars 2 sometimes needs a bit too much involvement. I mean, I'm not saying it's hard or anything. But yeah, I don't want to be constantly moving around all the time and... Oh man, I've got a dodge roll! What happens if I press V? Oh, it targets Tyria. Okay, that's my dodge roll key. Randomly target other people in my party. Don't always want to be doing that. Where am I going? Okay. Trying to remember where all this stuff is in Guild Wars 1 as well. And Guild Wars 1. I'm in Guild Wars 1. I'm in Guild Wars 2. And I can't for the life of me picture this place in the second game. I know it's definitely in, right? There's Ascalon. Nolan Academy is... That's where the Black Citadel is. So... Oh, we're not in Guild Wars. No, wait. No, that's obvious. Diasa Plateau, obviously. Am I stupid? We're in Diasa Plateau right now. A severe lack of jumping in Guild Wars 1. That is not the case. See, if you simply type jump, you will jump. I mean, I do find myself constantly spamming the spacebar and not getting anything done, but we'll just ignore that fact and hope that we don't need to jump ever, which won't be the case because at some point I'll come across a cliff that I want to jump down and won't be able to. At which point we'll all laugh because I'll be like, oh, why can't I jump down here? Ha ha ha. It will be hilarious, trust me. I won't be held accountable for that not being hilarious because it won't be. I'm just lying. Through my teeth. Are you in time, Fisher? I don't know. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I have no clue. Blame my idiocy rather than anything else and my lack of having a memory. But yeah. Also, have I got anything cool with me? No, not really. Alright, well, I'm not going to be playing with anything cool just yet. Yeah, you do tend to face drop through stuff in PvE Guild Wars 2, and I'm fine with that. Oh, Frenzy, 88 damage. Wow, 88 damage. That's some true deeps there. I don't know, I kind of like how easy Guild Wars 2 is, because I don't really want to put that much effort into it these days. Yes, it would be nice to have some kind of difficult thing, but at the same time, I don't really care for it that much either. So, I'm okay with that right now. Oh man, Wayfarer's marks. Oh, it's Erebus, yeah, of course. Oh, I remember the name now, because you were with us on Bitstream. Jeez. That is some memory. You know, I was just talking about how bad my memory is, but there you go. I remembered a thing, barely. Right now, Laserhog, I am doing a quest, a regular, ordinary quest. One of those things that we don't have in Guild Wars 2 because apparently they don't like regular, ordinary quests. But yeah, it's one of those special event things that's only going to be active for like a week. They introduced this particular quest. It's a set of quests. There's 4 of them, I believe. They introduced them a few days before Guild Wars 2 released. It's called the Wayfarer's Reverie. It's on screen there. I'll let you... I don't know if you'll be able to read this text, but I'll leave it on screen for a bit there. Just put it over there, out of the way a bit. It was essentially a nostalgia trip through the game. So like, oh hey, go and check out all these areas in Guild Wars 1 before you go play the second game. And that was quite cool. Me and Xavier did it. We had a bunch of people with us doing stuff when we did this. It's all on video and all this stuff, so just sort of reliving it. It's a long set of quests. It's essentially just a big world tour that'll take us to some cool landmarks and stuff like that. At some point I think we do actually need to do a dungeon in the Eye of the North part. So we'll get to see a dungeon at some point. Maybe not tonight, but at some point, sure. We got to go to the Wizard's Tower, which is in Guild Wars 2, Anvil Rock, which is a server. I don't even know if Anvil Rock's still in Guild Wars 2 right now, without thinking. The Falls, the Ancient Temple of Lissa and Mineral Springs, that'll be a long trek. And the Arid Sea, which isn't in Guild Wars 2. I don't know why they made us go there, to be honest. There you go. Let's aggro a lot of stuff. Oh man, that's where I wish I could jump. And there's body blocking in this game. So I was going to aggro a bunch of stuff, but I got blocked by all these char. I can't honestly think where this is at in 2. I have no idea. There's a lot of landmarks in this game that, while I could look at a map and compare the two and be like, oh yeah, that's where this thing is and that's where that thing is, I can't without having that map in front of me. And yes, this is a map, but it isn't good enough. I need the Guild Wars 2 map next to me. So if you recognise these areas, then, well, good for you, because I sort of do and sort of don't at the same time. And that's part of the quest updated. I used to farm this area. I used to take my dervish here with Vow of Silence, because all these guys are casters and they get absolutely murdered. I used to farm the char carvings with that dervish. It wasn't a very good build. And in fact, this is where a rather famous quest used to take place called Althea's Ashes, which people used to sell the item, and you'd get like 2,000 experience for that, which is not great, because, let's see, that would be like well, maybe a level at that point, but not anymore. So, yeah, people used to sell the item you did for this quest for like a K, which was quite a lot to a new player. So where are we going next? Oh, we're going to Keswick's Peak. Right, Temple of the Ages. We're going to Queensdale, guys, and then to Keswick's Hills. That should be a long trek. I don't know if it'll be fun or not, but hopefully I'll try and make it fun. Oh, but we need heroes, of course. What am I doing? Heroes. Right, of course. People still... Wow. People in chat looking for faux speed clears? That is pretty incredible. And I would like... Vec? Oh man. Vec is... questionable. Nah, screw Vec. We're gonna have a minion master, I think. Master Whispers. And... Gwen? What is Gwen's build? She's okay. And... oh man, this is hard. Hard choices. Oh, we'll have Karmu, and we'll have... Kos? And we'll look at those builds. Karmu... yeah, he's a sort of semi-healer. And Kos is... a stance tank? Why? I don't know. Perhaps Kos isn't the best idea. I have a level 19 hero, what am I playing at? What about if we took Livia instead? But then Karmu is a bit useless. Hard choices, man. What about... Jesus. This is the worst. This is embarrassing. Melanie? Question mark? Sure, she's got a fine build, right? Maybe? I'm sure this is all fine. Yeah. Okay. I hope that's okay. Sure. I'm shrugging. I don't know. I've got a very confused look on my face right now, because I don't really know how these heroes are going to react. Oh, clumsiness. I can't attack, because I'll take damage. Wastrel's Worry. Oh man. I can't believe I remember some of these skills, like Recovery, and there's clumsiness, can't attack. Gonna take damage if I do that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just sort of stood still here. These fuckers used to drain all your energy, and I did not like that. I have somehow got to remember my way down through this zone all the way to Keswick's Peak. And I'm assuming it's not that way, so this way? Also, this music's kinda loud. Oh man, the poison waters! Jeez. Also, we just ran out of Temple of the Ages, which is, you know, in Queensdale in Guild Wars 2. This is God's Lost Swamp at this point. In fact, this might be just Keswick Hills at this point. We've gone pretty far now. Remember these things? All these undead? No change from here to Guild Wars 2 then, I suppose. Yeah, I kinda wanna go to the desert in Guild Wars 2, to be honest. We'll be able to go there in this for a very short amount of time, let's see. The falls, we get to go there for one thing. So we'll get to see the desert once, which is cool. Oh wow, these are level 18s, okay. I need to potentially try a little bit now. But not much. So, it's still fine. I get to mostly dick about. I really wish my auto run was not bound to colon. I have to reach across my keyboard to hit that. Oh man, Oak Hearts? Tree of Judgment? What are these guys gonna do? Absolutely nothing, I would imagine. I don't know what interrupted him. Oh right, yeah, Gwen probably. Morale boosts. That's some old school mechanics right there. I'm so lost right now. Alright, I'm not lost anymore guys, it's fine. I mean, all my minions are attacking stuff back there, but it's totally under control. I really miss hexes and enchantments as well, to be honest. I was debating whether or not I wanted to play my Mesmer or my Monk, or a Dervish, to deal with all that sort of stuff. In the end I just thought, I can't be bothered dicking around with all that stuff. So, you know what, I'm just going to take all these damages. All the many hexes and all the many energy removing stuff, whatever, it'll be fine. All the Reed Stalkers are not going to bother me today. Well, they just completely interrupted my cleave, so that's one thing that they'll do. Alright. I mean, there's more back there, but we'll let the minions deal with that. Yeah, I don't know, Wolf. It's hard to say, very hard to say, because I've been looking at the feature pack stuff, and while some people have been able to make incredibly long videos, incredibly long-winded videos I might add, about these features, I can't really tell you. Oh man, I'm going to flag all my heroes here, and I'm going to interrupt myself to go and aggro as many Minotaurs as possible. Minotaurs! Minotaurs? Okay, those are ignoring me, and these are too. I think it's because I'm moving too fast. That wasn't nearly as impressive as I'd hoped. Alright. Yeah, the feature pack isn't looking too great, and I was hoping that maybe they'll announce something cool in the feature pack, but so far nothing much has really grabbed my attention. Nothing much at all, and that's kinda sad. Oh, Crichton Key! If we see any chests, I'll be sure to open those. But now I'll have to look out for chests, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah, the feature pack, today's announcement wasn't so bad. The leveling stuff sounds interesting, and because I'll be leveling a Mesmer soon, that'll be kind of interesting to do, maybe? I mean, I hope so, but I still don't really see the bigger value in it. Like, for all those players that have been playing for, 2 years or more, well, not more, for a long time, is what I'm trying to say. For all of us players, like, it's not really gonna mean much. Even if we're making tons and tons of alts and stuff, it's like, is it gonna really do much for us? I don't believe it is. I was hoping for maybe an announcement of future zones and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think that'll happen in this feature pack, but judging from what Drytop has for us, there is at least that one spot that's got all the vines and stuff on it that I think that's going to open up into a new zone. And hopefully that new zone will be, if not better than Drytop, at least at the same sort of quality, because I think Drytop isn't such a bad zone. Like, people give it a bad rap for being tiny, and yeah, I'll agree it is tiny, but at the same time, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's quite well designed, apart from that top section where it's just a linear tunnel with some cliffs. I was actually having a chat with Lil about expansions last night, and I'm starting to wonder if a paid expansion would excite me that much. 'Cause I believe it would excite me, but then I'd be looking at it and thinking, do I really want... Well, obviously I would pay the money for it, I would buy it, but the question would become, how begrudgingly would I do that? Would I be doing that willingly, or would I be slightly cynical about it and slightly annoyed about the fact that I've got to pay for an expansion or something? Like, it just doesn't excite me as much as it would have done maybe 6 months ago. Which is a little bit sad, sure, but they've kind of done this to themselves. You know, if they announced an expansion and said, hey, we've got a paid expansion coming, then yes, I get hyped. But it's hard not to take the cynical view when that's what I do all the time. And yeah, I believe I definitely would be very cynical about them announcing an expansion. And I think I've just repeated myself about 8 times, so there you go. It's these Spindalos that keep spawning constantly forever and ever and ever that are making me confuse myself. I'm actually getting hurt here. Is Elias okay on energy? Of course he is. He's a necromancer. He's never gonna run out of energy. Oh, see, I was accusing myself of being cynical, but Laserhog, you don't even think there will be an expansion? You mean like ever? They'll have to do an expansion eventually. I can't see them keeping the whole Living Story thing up forever. Like, there's no way. People are going to get bored eventually. I mean, just look at Reddit. Everybody hates the game right now, right? Bit of an exaggeration, sure, but everybody's a little bit annoyed about everything right now. And some of it's warranted, and some of it's just kind of dumb and stupid, and people are overreacting as usual. But we'll see. That's generally Reddit, isn't it, really? Final Fantasy XIV has an expansion coming soon. Really? They haven't been out that long either. That's kind of weird. I didn't think that many people still played FF14. I don't know what there is to do in that game, to be honest. Like, everybody I know that played it, apart from Talk, has stopped playing it now. So, well, that was a big chunk of damage. So I don't really know anything about FF14 at the moment. A spear class weapon? What, you mean like the underwater spear? See, they can't do that. Because, oh man, maybe they could do... Oh, this is gold right here. They could do an underwater only profession, right? And it would be like a fish. And you'd play a fish with a weapon, and if you went on land you would instantly die and lose your character. Nah, actually, that doesn't sound like a great idea. I don't know what I was thinking there. New profession as well, huh? See, I don't know, because I completely agree with why they have such a small amount of professions in Guild Wars 2 and why you can't multi-class and all this stuff. It's, you know, the whole idea of simplicity and everything. Where the hell am I going? This is going to be a long walk, guys. Jeez. I'm going all the way to Galrath. That's quite a ways away. And it's going to take a long time if I'm not actually using my skills. I get that they're keeping everything simple and all this stuff, but at the same time it's like, that lack of complexity is hurting the game, as well as helping it. It's a double-edged sword, obviously. People liked Guild Wars 1 for this build system, because it's so in-depth and so incredible that it's, I don't know, people were disappointed in Guild Wars 2 for being so simple, but you can't really fault it. You can't really. Actually, I take that back, again, because you can. The whole point of them keeping it simple was so that they could balance it more easily, and they don't really do many balance updates, do they? I don't know if the balance in PvP is particularly good right now, because I just don't PvP, but pretty much everybody that does PvP will tell you, oh, the balance is out of whack, and it always is. Then again, that's the case with most games, really, isn't it? Trolls! So, I don't know. If their idea of keeping it simple was for balance reasons, and they're not still able to balance stuff, then maybe I can see that discrepancy, but if the balance is alright, then they should stick to it. So I don't know. I don't know. This is why I'm not a game developer, because I would just be talking people in circles forever and ever and ever and never actually getting anything done. Are these dinosaurs just gonna wander off? Okay. Well, I'm hands free right now, so that I can just run after them for a bit. Rogue and Ninja. Ooh, Rogue and Ninja and 4 more other classes. That's quite a bit for FF14, huh? I'm surprised, and I'm also surprised that they didn't already have like a Rogue and Ninja sort of class. I mean, I'm sure they did, right? No? They must have done. Guild Wars 2 is focusing on completely the wrong stuff. They try and make us think that they listened with the CDIs, but look what came out of the last one. Yep, I don't really pay attention to all of that stuff, and community attitude. Oh my god, look, all the Minotaurs on the map. Please aggro everything, I just want to murder all this shit. Ah, get in me. Boom. I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like in every single video I make, I complain about something that isn't right on a very basic level. And I just think, why isn't this fixed or thought about? Like, let's try and think of an example here that I've thought it up. Actually in the last patch they fixed a lot of stuff. Okay, the checkpoint system in the last patch for the achievements on the last instance wasn't good. You had to sit through 5 minutes of NPCs talking to each other just to have another attempt on that boss at the end, which was kinda lame. Like, the boss itself was good, don't get me wrong, but if I wanted to keep trying those achievements, because I had to, because I was rubbish at avoiding all those attacks, if I wanted to keep trying, I needed to keep sitting through 5 minutes of nothing, and a lot of people say when you take control away from the player, that's when games become stale, and when people start becoming frustrated with stuff, and that is taking control away from me. It's like crowd control. People don't like crowd control because you can't use your character when you're crowd controlled. So it's essentially the same thing. You just have to sit through a cutscene and not actually control your character, and you have no influence over the game in that time, and it's not fun. So there's still like weird little things that they need to work on, but for the most part they are improving. It's just not at a rate that most people can deal with, including myself. Like I want them to move faster than they can, and yes, I realise I'm asking too much, but you know, it's just a nice friendly sort of push that I'm giving them. I hope I'm not being offensive anyway. I mean, jeez. More professions won't do Guild Wars 2 any good. Yeah, I would tend to agree, but I'd like to at least see what would happen if they added one. Even if they added one as like a test profession, and they were like, hey, we are absolutely testing this only. Maybe even just on like beta servers or something. Just some kind of test. I don't know what I'm asking for anymore. I just want to see what Dervish would be like in Guild Wars 2, I suppose. Which is probably something stupid to ask for, because, oh, a chest! A chest! Use a key! Oh man, got a purple. I just got a legendary, guys. Not really, it's, what are purples classified in this game? Classified as... They are... purples. I don't know. No idea. No, I don't know. I don't know what kind of classes they could add. What they need to add are races. They really need to bring us Tengu and stuff. Oh my god, look at all these freaking necromancers and stuff. This is gonna be a pain in the arse. And hopefully we don't get wiped. I can imagine this going quite badly. These guys are level 24! Why so painful? I should, probably try a little bit for a second. Look at all this stuff on the map, man. Look at all that stuff. Oh dear. If you aggroed stuff like this in... Wow, somebody's actually died. If you aggroed stuff like this in Guild Wars 2, you would be dead as shit. So incredibly dead. Can we get the heroes over here? Livia's gonna die. Oh, please, Elias, don't... What are you doing? What are you doing? I have to think about this for a second. Alright, I've got a plan. I've got an excellent plan to not get us all wiped. It's so excellent, in fact, that I don't know if it'll work. Hope. Oh, consumables are the best. Alright. Everything's going to shit. Oh dear. Let's hope that we can at least kill this guy, and then I'd like to lose aggro. Oh, don't run away. I just want to lose aggro on everything. Everybody's getting wrecked. Are we good? Gwen isn't good. Gwen is being an absolute moron. Alright, well, we'll just wait for all these guys to die or whatever, and then we'll start to figure it out. Oh, uncommon, that's right, Lazarg, yeah. And hey, bit, I've been looking at chat for a minute because I've been confused by being killed a lot. Just being killed a lot. What are these heroes doing? Don't run over there. Alright, are we good? Hopefully we're good. Jesus, that was quite embarrassing. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, I get that. What are you doing, Jorah? Why are you not running towards me like you should be? Oh dear. Look at all these things coming. Good God, this is not going particularly well. Time to pop consumables. Yeah. All my henchmen are dying. This is quite bad. I'm gonna die. I don't know why nothing's actually dying. Just just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Oh man. Well, I get to catch up on chat. Oh, I'm alive again. Never mind. I don't know why everything just doesn't die. Alright, well we're gonna wipe, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know where the healers are, and I can't really be bothered looking for them, so that's the thing. Like, they're around somewhere. I don't know. I'm just waving my hands around. Fucking whatever. we'll find them this time. It's not like I haven't got enough consumables to just brute force this. Mind you, that took us all the way back up here, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I have absolutely missed all of this. Turning back on the Holy Trinity was one of the worst decisions. Maybe? I can't really tell you if that's what I think or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, and Kez called me out as well. Man, all the embarrassment, all day today. Do you need to patch Guild Wars 1 and carry me? Well, you could, or I could actually like press buttons on my keyboard and try a little bit, or make builds that make sense, because right now it's just a lot of random shit that I was using, so... Yeah, you could do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Actually, yeah, okay, you have a point, Erebus. You have a point. Stuff would be more, like, dungeons would be more interesting if we had tanks, DPS and healers. Yeah. Because right now stacking just isn't fun in any way. And people that say it is just... I don't think anybody says it's fun though, to be honest. I don't think anybody actually says stacking is fun. People say stacking is effective, sure. Like all the hardcore dungeon runners, they will tell you stacking is effective. I don't think it's actually fun, though. I know I don't have fun doing that anymore. I mean, grinding legendaries is like the only thing to do anymore for me in Guild Wars 2, and I'm just not interested in it, because all it is running dungeons and stacking in corners and doing all that stuff, and you know, I'm not particularly interested in that anymore. Not really. Kez, I am just far too rich to be picking up 10 gold. I mean, I've got 10k on me, I've got some money in a bank somewhere that I don't know where that is, probably. I mean, you can't be expecting me to pick up every single leather belt. Ooh, leather belt. You know what? You guys, come the hell over here. We're gonna pull this stuff. Or not, apparently. We're just gonna attack these things instead. And yeah, stacking is just dull. Dull as all balls. That guy's a ranger. I've got to identify the freaking healers here. Shepherds! Those are the healers. Oh man, look at all these splinter weapons! It's delicious, look at all that damage. First rare. It's a piece of crap, but first rare. We're in. I'm kind of curious now if they could ever adapt Guild Wars. They couldn't. They definitely couldn't adapt Guild Wars 2 to have tanks, healers, DPS, and all that. But let's imagine that they could. What if? What if that was the case? How different would the game be? Would it be that much better? I don't know. GVG would be much more interesting, I'll give it that. GVG right now is just herp derp, stack and hammers and fucking stack and stability and stuff. I don't know. Just a bunch of crap. That's a bone fiend. That guy needs to die. Are these warring Kryta mobs? Oh my god, the burns! Look at all these conditions. Ugh! This is quite painful. Alright, that shepherd is using Purge Signet. GG. That's the worst heal in the game. Oh, I'm sure it'd bring back some people, yeah. Yeah, but Kez, you're an engineer, and engineers can sort of heal and tank, sort of, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, but I've done tons and tons of level 50 fractals, and it's always the same. It's always just whatever. It's not fun. Like, you could say, yeah, the tanks, the Guardian's supposed to hold aggro and all this stuff, and it never works out that way, if you ask me. It's just stack and kill things as fast as possible, so there is no concept of aggro and healing and mechanics and stuff, because you just blow stuff up so damn fast. Speaking of blowing up, this trap is killing me. Ah. Alright, there's Verata. And there's a shepherd, which I'm going to charge at. Oh man, I bet there's a healer somewhere. Sages, shepherd. Yeah, Twitch has been pretty lame. At some points, I've seen some weird stuff going on. At some point somebody subscribed to me the other week and I was like, no, that's not right. I haven't got a subscribe button. But there you go. Go do Fisher Woe. I can't. That's going to take like an hour and a half, and I don't want to spend an hour and a half on that. Not today. Maybe I'll do it in a future stream though. Huh? Hype? Maybe? I don't know. Could do that. Although judging on my performance here, that was pretty lame. Yeah, I can do it with bots. No problem. I'm just saying that I'll probably be kind of bad at it. Oh man, it's that place that was in Guild Wars 1 and is in Guild Wars 2 right now somewhere in Kessex Hills that has absolutely no story or significance whatsoever. GG ArenaNet. Alright, where are we going next? We are going... Majesty's Rest? Oh, we're going to Rotscale. Right. How? Oh man, do I want to go from Temple of the Ages and walk all the way across the wilderness? I don't really want to do that, but I kind of have to. Party's too large. That's bollocks. Absolutely isn't. Fish is not bad. Fish is the easy bit. It's the underworld that I can't do. And I can't do the other thing that I can't remember what it's called. The Domain of Anguish. There we go. Can't do that. I've pugged it a million times, but it's not exactly something I can bot. A little bit too complicated for me. I'm sure there's somebody somewhere that's managed to actually like do it with heroes, but not this guy. At some point I'll change the build as well that I'm running, so that'll be a thing that I'll do. Yeah. Don't I sound interested? Wow. To be fair, I should just run through all this crap, because I don't really want to fight all this stuff, but you know, it's fine. Kuroshinshin doing a 2v2 tournament. I saw that announcement, I think Shin mentioned it, and I didn't look. Sorry, I'm just not interested in PvP. Yeah, it's just, sorry, you're not interested in tournament stuff. Yeah, just, yeah, not interested, as I've said about 6 times now. I'll just stop talking for a minute. I lied, I've got to read this giant lecture, this enormous lecture that even an apology won't suffice to fix. I'm just joking, obviously. Obviously it will. The skill system in Guild Wars 1 is better than Guild Wars 2. Yes, I will fully agree with you there. It's just more interesting. I don't find that the build system in Guild Wars 2 is big enough. It's not, I don't know, there's the optimal builds, of course. There's optimal builds in Guild Wars 2, there's optimal builds in Guild Wars 1. There always will be, there always has been, there's optimal builds in WoW, there's every MMO, every game where you can possibly build a character somehow. Yeah, get wrecked, Kez. I am definitely offline. That's minions. There you go, you scumbag. Now you can talk to me in-game for no real reason. There's always going to be optimal builds, right? But the thing that you can carry me in a bit, maybe, maybe I'll let you come with me, but I might not. There's a good chance I won't, because I'm just a douche like that. Always going to be optimal builds, right? But the thing I liked about Guild Wars 1 is that there were a number of optimal builds. There was never just one. Yeah, there's optimal team builds like Discord Way and stuff like that, but they were just as good options as well. To get the Reverie quests, to get the one in Tyria, you will go to Lion's Arch, and there's a dude somewhere in there. There's one in either North, there's one in Kaineng, maybe? And there's probably one in Cabadan somewhere. So, I keep interrupting myself because I'm really good at talking. Optimal builds. Yeah, just the fact that there were a number of different builds that you could pick from in Guild Wars 1. And you could always just dick around with a non-optimal build and just do stupid shit, which I guess I'll do when I next set up. Because, you know, why not? Why not make a build for no reason at all? We'll just do that. We'll do it live. If you logged on bit, I would let you come, but you would like literally be able to not get anywhere, because oh god, these are all gonna cast like horrible AoEs, aren't they? You wouldn't be able to come anywhere because you're like level 3 or some shit, like right? You didn't get anywhere with us. Yeah. Kez has got you. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere though, right? Level 8. Shit. Sorry, man. I gotta respect your authority. The level 8 is strong. pretty strong. Yeah. An Imbergon? Oh, but I could warrior Imbergon, pretty much. You know, Imbergons are so OP that I will... The next thing that I'm going to do is... Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way, it's okay. The next thing I'm going to do is take out all my healers. And just replace them with Paragons. And a Dervish. And then you can marvel at the fact that you don't need monks in this game, despite the amount of... I don't know, the amount of importance that people used to put on them. I could run Fissure of Woe without a single monk or Writ healer. I could do that just fine. And I used to revel in the fact that I could do that, because monks used to be like, oh, we're all the best, you need us, lol 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 lol. And I'd be like, nope, see you later, taking my heroes, taking my paragons. Not even gonna play with you guys. Immigon's a build. Yeah. Wow, this is a memorable area. Is this in Guild Wars 2? Is Majesty's Rest in Guild Wars 2? I can't think... I can't imagine where it's at right now. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. I mean, we're on the very edge of the jungle here. I mean, we're nearly at... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're nearly at Dry Top. Well, we're not nearly at Dry Top. Dry Top's pretty far away. This is near Brisbane Wildlands, right? Somewhere around there? I mean, the Henge is where the Wildlands starts. That's where Skritzberg is, on that mountain. And maybe this is near there? Oh. This might be in Brisbane. Oh. Warriors think there's something when they ain't. But warriors are just too easy to play. How can you not? How can you deny that, Arabus? That's the only reason I played a warrior this far. I like my ranger more than my warrior, but I've got more skills on the warrior and it's more fun to play in that respect, so that's why I'm playing it again. Ellie was a better healer than Monk, yes, absolutely. But yeah, I don't often take that healer either, unless I'm like doing hard mode stuff. I'll actually show you that build in a minute. Well, after this. Alright, Rot Scale is a big dragony dude. I'm gonna be a pussy out. I'm gonna pussy out for a sec and pull these guys. And then forget what my weapon set is. Nice! And next is running up here. I have Aegis, so I should be able to block a bunch of damage. Cool. Ow. I was hoping that stuff would spawn and it didn't. Alright, well... how are we gonna do this? Rot Scale's level 30. This guy used to be fearsome, super scary shit, and he might still kill me anyway. But... we're gonna go for it anyway. And hope that I don't get absolutely wrecked immediately. Oh, Jesus. The damage is real. The damage is super real. Oh man. I'm getting absolutely stomped all over. I'm dead. Maybe the henchmen can deal with this? I think they're just gonna die. They've got all... yeah, these guys, I was waiting for these guys to spawn, and they're all getting murdered now. This guy still is fearsome, I suppose. Actually, if we spawn right next to it, I'll give it another shot. 10 years of Guild Wars 1. Really? Oh, I only started playing the... about 3 months before Nightfall was released. Oh, we rezzed like all over here. In which case, sod that. We're gonna go to Anvil Rock. Yeah. I'll talk about the Ellie build, I suppose. Let's get rid of Elias and Master of Whispers and add in Vec. I think Vec was my guy. Yes, here he is. So, this build is an Ellie monk, and it is the most powerful healer in the game, bar none. You could literally do this with him, and he would still be the most powerful healer in the game. I think. No, wait. No, he's still good. But this isn't the right build. Let's see. Do I still have it saved? Monk. This build. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see this, but I'll explain how this build works. This skill you'd target on yourself, and that would essentially be an enormous damage reduction buff on yourself. And you know, every time you get hit, you can only take a maximum of 5% of your max health. Then you'd have Life Attunement, which would give you tons more health. And then you'd have this attunement, and then you'd use this glyph to speed this recharge up, which meant that every time you cast a spell, when you had an enchantment on yourself, you'd gain 3 energy and 17 health, right? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 enchantments. So that means you could spam infuse health and gain 2 energy every time you did it. If you also had these 2 enchantments on you, which you could easily spam, no problem, then every time you used infuse health, you would lose half your health, which would be about 400 health or so. You would heal somebody else for that 400 and some health, and then you would also heal yourself through Ether Renewal on all these enchantments. So you could literally, and this has no cooldown on it, so you can just spam that forever and ever and ever. Easiest build in the world to run. Like, easy as hell. So easy. And it was ridiculous. So now I'm going to go Paragons. If Kieran actually has the right build, which he doesn't. So we're going to have Morgan and the other one, Hader, I suppose. When I find him. That's Hader. General Morgan. There he is, and we got room for my Dervish. So here we got Spirit Spammer, no heals. We got this guy doing damage. We got a Paragon doing some healing and some damage. Another Paragon doing some healing and some damage reduction. And we got Necro giving us some health steal and a bit of healing and stuff. Well, he's actually Dervish with a staff. Yeah, enough of that. Let's go and kill some shit, I suppose, because all this stuff's going to be physical. NPCs can't use that build that I was talking about, but they can use a variant of it which is similar, but it's not as powerful, but it's very close to. They're just smarter about spamming the skills. Ether and Heal best heal in both games. I don't know about that, you're forgetting Healing Signet. You're forgetting Healer Signet bit, which in this game is absolutely arse. When I can find it. It's not in strength, it's in tactics. Heal Signet. Lose 40 armor and gain 130 health. Not exactly great. Oh yeah, of course, Boon Strip will absolutely ruin the Ether Renewal Healer, but you just don't take it into any place where they have Boon Strip stuff and you're totally fine. A pet ranger with all damage reduction skills. And a rage lunge. I don't remember that build. I have no idea. Where are you even at, Kez? Beastmaster Kez in Either North. You're in Either North! You're in completely the wrong place. Man. Oh, you're a ranger spirit spammer, aren't you? With expertise. I already left. Bit. I'm already gone. I'm out of here. Alright, but the next place I'm going to is the Falls, and I'll be going to the Falls from... probably from Brentari's Refuge, so if you meet me there then that's where we'll go from. Yeah? Oh, you're on a writ. Okay. To be honest, I didn't even notice. I was already out of the area before you'd said to take you, and I was like, oh, la-di-da, not paying attention that much. If it's some kind of pet ranger build, I probably I can't load outside of the area, but I probably have that kind of a template somewhere, maybe. I mean, the amount of builds that I have is ridiculous. I don't know how they still saved. Danville Rock. This used to be one of my favourite places to go in the game. Well, not to go, but it was one of my favourite places in the game. Just because of how tall it was. And it gave you that feeling that you could jump off, but you're just not going to. Because jumping was a foreign concept. Anyway, moving on to Mentari's Refuge. I'm going to go to the falls, which is a long walk. It's going to take ages. Are you here, Kez? Kez, you're in Camadon, Kez. Oh. I'll give you like a minute, and then we'll go. In the meantime, I could look for that ranger build. And kick this guy out. Rangers. Ranger? Nope. Nope. Oh, was it something like this? Cry protection, Otu's cry. Otu's cry, call protection, predatory bond? Predatory bond. I do not have predatory bond in this build, but I had stone striker. There he is. Which meant, yeah, it was a similar build, I guess. Sort of. I had some terrible builds here too. I want a better build. I want something more fun. 100 planes? Nah. Enduring Scythe, Crypt Slash, Decapitate. You know, I don't really have a better build. I could do the mini Imbergon, which isn't worth. Yeah. None of this stuff is worth it. Alright, well, we'll just go with these. Dat Kez, though. Dat Kez. Alright, let's just go. This gonna take a while. Super Tryhard Guild Wars 1 PV Master Race title. Yep, you can't really see it right now, but God Walking Towards Moomles. You know, Kez, it's actually even more tryhard than you'd think, because I've got 31 titles maxed and not 30. Pretty tryhard. Pretty damn tryhard. If I do say so myself. Oh yeah, and I did the Enraged Lunge stuff as well. That used to be so fun, because people wouldn't expect the pet to be doing like 100 damage. And you could do it on such a short cooldown as well, it was ridiculous. Dude, Kez, I'm auto-attacking all day. Like, you could... I'm sure you could see that I was just auto-attacking, not really using my skills. It's not like this game is particularly hard. Oh, I beat the ever-living fuck out of this game 10 times, but seriously. I don't even know. It was ridiculous. To give you an example, all the missions, all these like dots on the map that you can see are all missions, I think. Yeah, they're all missions. This is just 1 out of 3 maps? 1 out of 3 maps. World maps. And I've beaten all those missions 10 times, 20 times, I've beaten them all... No, I've beaten them all 20 times. All missions 20 times. Yeah. So normal mode on 10 characters. Normal on hard mode on 10 characters. Like, yeah. Why would I play hard mode, Kez, though? What's the point? There is no point to be playing on hard mode right now. There's no cool drops to be getting. There's, you know, I don't need to challenge myself. No point. Hard mode too hard. MagicalMike confirmed casual, I would say. Hope you're not picking stuff up, because we're going. Oh yeah, of course the game was hard at launch. Of course it was, because you only had prophecy skills, and you couldn't make all these ridiculous builds, and we didn't have heroes, and blah 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 blah. Really hard, yeah. I played a Mesmer at launch, well, not even at launch really. But when I first got the game, I played a Mesmer, and it was hard. Because I didn't understand what I was doing, and because limited skills and limited money, you couldn't buy all the skills, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. Game was hard back then, not anymore. Well, you know, I could go do hard stuff. I could go do the Underworld or Fisher Woe hard mode, which is still probably quite difficult for me. Could do that, but not gonna bother, because we've got quests. And quests be pretty good. They're pretty real. I mean, yeah, hard mode isn't that bad, it's just more of a slog than it really needs to be right now, if you know what I mean. Like, I've vanquished all of these areas. That's more than enough. Like, just not gonna do it. You try you tried to dodge. That's pretty good. I keep trying to jump. If I press space, it just attacks the nearest thing. And I keep trying to jump. When I go back to Guild Wars 2 to play that, I'm going to be pressing space to go attack stuff, and I'll just be jumping in place like a moron. In fact, when the game first came out, I played Guild Wars 2 as if it was Guild Wars 1, so I kept C-spacing on stuff, so I'd target the nearest enemy, and I'd be ready to go and attack it, and I'd just hop in place a few times, like herp derp. And people would spot it occasionally and just be like, Mike, did you just try to jump? Did you just try to C-space? And I'd be like, no. Maybe? Yeah? A little bit? And yeah, absolutely I did. Used a black bear on your ranger when it was the worst bet. Black bear isn't... Oh yeah, right, yeah, I remember. I was about to say, yeah, it wasn't that bad, they were all equal in this game. Wrong! You're correct that black bears had the maul ability that they used on their auto attacks and took frickin' ages about it. Oh my god, Hero's gonna aggro everything all day. Hard mode gives them more hit points, more immunity to crits. They obviously they become a higher level. They get more hit points. I don't know if I already said that. They hit harder. They get more skills. Their skills crit harder. They attack faster, and they move faster, which is a right pain in the arse, as a lot of things are today. You have a moss spider and a rainbow phoenix. How mad? I'm not particularly mad, because I think I have a moss spider. I think I got the egg and made that. I got the rainbow phoenix, obviously. I'm just not using him right now. I could go slash ranger and do it. I don't see the point. And yeah, Crab, I desperately want a build save load system in Guild Wars 2. It would be so much more convenient than not having it. Why doesn't your pet have a name, Kez? Are you some kind of scrubby, non-namey? I don't know what I'm getting at. It doesn't have a name. Give it a name. So we're like Bit Sucks or something like that. I thought you could dodge in FF14. I guess not, you just move out of the way, don't you, right? It's been a while since I saw you play Bit, and I haven't seen anybody else play it. You like that? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm following Pet Scrub. That's correct. I mean, he is level 17, he's a bit of a scrub. How far into the falls have we got to go? Oh my god, we actually have to go to the falls. Oh boy, that's gonna be a long walk. The black bear did look cool, yeah. But then you could get it in like either north or something later. It was cool in pre-searing. That's when the bears were cool. Oh, we still got primal echoes up. Need to get rid of you. That's when bears were cool, but then we moved on out of pre-searing, and yeah. You know, I find it kind of a shame that they made pre-searing, like the legendary defender titles, easy to get. I never bothered with it. But hold on. Yeah, I never bothered with pre-searing and what was it called? Legendary Defender of Ascalon. That's like one of the few big titles that are possible for me to still get without just horrible grind. It's just one of those titles that I thought I might eventually get that I'm missing, and I definitely won't ever get it because I just decided like it's too much. Even if they made it easier, it's too much. But I kind of think it's lame that they did make it easier. It should have stayed hard. It should have stayed as this ridiculously incredible achievement for grinding. And now it isn't. There you go. I also have the Drunkard title, which was used to be harder than it is now. Now you can just spam the alcohol and get it in like 10 minutes. I got it the hard way. 10,000 minutes playing this game drunk. Good God. That was, well, it was an experience. I don't know if it was pleasurable or not. It was an experience. A forked sword. Oh shit, Ker's getting a Maguma key. Which means we need to find a chest at some point. Which isn't around. I think I heard you talking about Nova's weapons. Or maybe it was somebody else that was telling me about them. I don't know. And it takes months. Ah, man. I don't know what to think about that kind of grind. Like, it depends how fun it is, I suppose. And there's a difference between grinding for a legendary in Guild Wars 2 and maybe grinding for a legendary in something like WoW. Because in WoW you get quests and stuff to get your legendaries. In Guild Wars 2, it's just get a bunch of money. It's not fun. Not much fun at all. And yeah, Kez, I did turn off post-processing, but the fact is, like, I kept having to remember to keep drinking every minute, which meant I played the game like this, and it was ruined. It ruined the experience because I kept having to like double-click on alcohol and stuff, which was kinda lame. Oh no, that turned me. I wanted to like forget what I'm talking about. Just talking myself onto like ridiculous tangents and shit. Ridiculous is my word, though. It's the one word that I use far too much, I think. Ah man, I can't remember the way to go to get the falls the quickest. I believe actually it might be this way. I'm not sure though. I could be completely wrong. I used to do Totemax farms here. And it'd be cool if we get one. Last time I did this when Guild Wars 2 released, so 2 years ago when I did this quest. Yeah, this is the right way, because I remember this set of gypsy caravans. Is that an NPC? It is. Do I want to go up there, or this way? I'm lost. I think it's... I'm lost. I could have sworn it was like up. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it, we're going this way. Just stop running around in circles. And I forgot what I was going to say, but that's totally fine. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, it's this way. That's the way. I remember. It's coming back to me a little. Yeah, 2 years ago when I did this run with Xavier, and I think Lil was on this run. When I did that, that's when we got a crap load of Totemaxes. Oh man, boom, the damage. Pretty good. all that shit that I just said, just for, oh hey, we got Totemaxes here. Why is Jorah not attacking? Because she's stupid. Alright, fair enough. Ah yeah, this is definitely right, because we go across this. Man, I was trying to get footage for that video the last video that I put out, and it consisted of me running around every inch of the falls for about an hour, trying to find out where the hell I was going to get to here. Why my hero's being so dumb? What hero is that? Hader? Come on. Come on. Okay, we good. Oh, there's a chest there, Kez. Scrub died, GG. That means on the Nuzlocke challenge that you have to change pets, right? Or is that not how it works? A healing onk. Oh shit, that was definitely worth. Look at this body blocking skill I've got. Oh man, I'm like the best tank in the world. Scrub still gets XP, yeah. Fair enough. That's all that matters. I'm quite happy that in Prophecies, like, the combat music isn't constantly playing. When we get to Isle North, it's just going to be... and it'll be pretty boring. I hate that music, man. I hate it. It just got ingrained into my skull. That's how music works, right? It just goes into your skull? No? That's not how science works. What has science done? Oh man. And now from here, I think we're just cutting left. It's funny, when I was about to stream this, I was thinking about FF14, and just thinking about Ifrit. The Ifrit fight that took you quite a while bit. That was quite an interesting one. Oh yeah, we need to fight the life pods, don't we? These motherfuckers keep everything alive. Let's get some Totemax hype. I don't know why I was thinking of Ifrit, but there you go. Just came across. It crossed my mind. What are you dropping miniature celestial dragons for? What? Think I care about your minis? I already have a miniature celestial dragon. For real though, why aren't you using it? Why can't I see it? Get your dragon out for the lads. That just sounds like I'm asking you to get your dick out, really. That's not the implication I was going for, but that's what happened. Oh, no Totemaxes from these. Alright, is left easier? I think left is easier and quicker. I don't think I've got a mini on me. Nope. Oh, no Totemaxes just yet? Sorry, I got distracted because apparently chat highlights my name when you type it, and I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was an option I turned on. Demon Souls. I really want to play Demon Souls, but I don't have a PS3. I would play the shit out of that game. I really would. Speaking of Souls, bit, when are we gonna do Dark Souls 1 and 2, bro? When is that gonna happen? Because it needs to be a thing at some point eventually. Oh, please don't kill us. I might have just over-aggroed absolutely everything because I just YOLO'd it. I totally YOLO'd it. Oh man, keep attacking. Ugh. Yeah, Demon Souls, you know, I'm pretty sure it would be something that I would enjoy. Just because I like both the other Souls games so much. Like, I can't see myself going, oh, Demon Souls is no good, blah blah blah. So, I'd quite like to play it at some point eventually. Maybe if they ever port it to PC, which they will never do because it's a Sony exclusive. Ancient Eye 10G. No. Like, well actually yeah, you're probably right, 10G, because gold. Yeah. Oh shit. Time to resign. There's the dragon. 10G in Guild Wars 2? I don't think so. Ancient Eyes are useless. They're not a crafting material. Monstrous Eyes are the crafting materials. I think. Right, where are we going next? The Mineral Springs. I hope you've been to the Granite Citadel. You have? Awesome. Yeah, Monstrous Eyes. I'm gonna change my build a little. Maybe add some kind of healer. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Add in Elias and Master of Whispers and probably Gwen. And probably Farmighty Dragon Swords. We could do. There's nothing stopping us. I wonder. What's Miku got? A bunch of shit. A warrior. Alright. I will hold on because it's not like I'm fast at building or anything. Yeah, sure, let's take you. What would I normally take? Probably like Razza. Yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna swap builds to like a Warrior Ellie. Never mind. Alright, well in that case we're doing 100 blades. And getting a sword. Right, the build's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. Where the hell is storage in the Grand Citadel? Up there. Alright, nice. The best game on PS4 is The Last of Us Remake. Probably, yeah. I don't know. What can we get? Oh shit, I have 255k in here for some reason, and a tormented sword. For some reason. Apparently I can be a dragon. Sure, let's do that. I could use my celestial pig, my Coon of Ang, and my destroyer, and all this junk, and celestial dragon there, and oh man, I have too much stuff. Just stop. I need to stop. I have not played The Last of Us, but watching you, I pretty much got the experience anyway. And yeah, I enjoyed your playthrough. It was quite good. I sat and watched it in like a full day. I just sat down and it took like 12 hours or something, and I felt like an incredible slob for doing it, but I really enjoyed that playthrough. It was quite good. At one point I caught a little bit of the stream and I was like, oh yeah, oh I've missed so much of it, and yeah, I watched it all. It was good. It was a good game. Really, really good. And I don't know where I'm really going with all this. By the way, I can be a dragon. LOL. Sick legendaries? Oh yeah. Yeah. For real, right, Kez. Man, the Chaos Axe in this game, if I can just get a shot of it, which I can't really, especially not if the heroes give you Splinter Weapon. But anyway, the Chaos Axe in this game looks so much better than it does in Guild Wars 2. Like, so much better. Such a shame. That's how that works, okay. Yeah, I watched a playthrough of a game that I hadn't played before, Erebus. I don't own a PS3, and I'm not gonna buy a PS3, so I figured the only way to really experience The Last of Us was to watch a friend play it. And you know, I got the same experience, I think. And we also had the laughs, because I got to watch you fail a bunch. I just realised I'm using You Move Like a Dwarf on dwarves. Thumbs up, GG. You know why they move like dwarves? Yeah, I bet you do. Oh man. Here it comes. The knockdowns. But I'm a flying type, I shouldn't be knocked down. Oh. Oh my god, look at all those numbers. That was pretty good. That made me happy in the pants a little. Well, I don't have an Xbox 360, and I don't have an Xbox One, but I do have an Xbox One. Huh? Am I going the right way? Maybe? I honestly don't know. I've got an Xbox original, is what I'm saying. I have a lame Stormbow. It's not the same. Oh, the knockdowns. Oh, the knockdowns. No, I've got an original Xbox and it never gets used because all the games on it are like... The only game that I'd want to play on it are like... Oh shit, an icy lodestone, that's like 3 gold or something, right? In Guild Wars 2? No? And oh, it's 3 gold in this game as well. It's just a shame that you get like shitloads of gold from everything, and 3 gold is absolutely worthless. Yeah, well, I just never got into the Xbox 360 hype. I was a PC gamer at that point, and Steam has so many games on it that I just never, never did anything. And, oh, you're right, yeah, glacial lodestones are pretty cheap actually. They're like a gold, aren't they? Alright, forget what I'm saying. Yes, Kez, we will kill all of those imps, because that's the way we actually need to go. Fortunately / unfortunately. Just because it's going to take a while. Yeah, at that point I was a PC gamer, and I think during that 7th gen console stuff, I was probably playing this game, to be honest, for just like 5 years. I played Guild Wars 1 a lot. Heretic! Oh, the numbers are real. Yeah, I was never big into consoles, really. Like, I got an N64, I got a GameCube, I got a PlayStation 1, and that's it, I think. Yeah, oh, I got the Xbox as well. Oh man, a purple rune. That was definitely not worth. Tango! 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 He's dead. Tango! I want to play as a Tengu, let me play as a Tengu. Arena Net Plus. How have you got 800 health? Are you using Defy Pain? Are you that lame, Kez? Are you running a Defy Pain build? GameCube was pretty good. I mean, I've got GameCube games below me. I've got Spider-Man 2, both the Sonic Adventure games, Mario Sunshine, Smash Bros, of course, Double Dash, some other stuff. Yeah, I should probably play the game that I'm actually, like, streaming, right? Probably. Oh my god, Kez, why? Kez, why? Why you use Defy Pain? So lame. I mean, I say that, but I actually have a video on my channel somewhere. It might be, like, hidden now because it's got copyrighted music on it, where I use a Defy Pain build to actually farm the Icy Dragon swords. So there you go. I've done stuff. I have done a great many things in this game. No, I didn't even have a PS2, Erebus. Oh, madness, isn't it? I missed out on, like... The only thing I really wanted to play on PS2 really was GTA 3 and Vice City, but they came out on the Xbox anyway, so... I mean, we're going this way, Kez. We're going this way, it's faster, and we get to kill all the Ice Imps anyway. Black Bear! Ugh. Oh, it's not dead. I thought I'd kill it in one. How am I a dragon? Is that a paragon thing? Well, firstly, I'm a warrior, and I'm a dragon because of this tonic. It's just like a birthday gift. I just got lucky, and I got this at some point. And it looks cool. Oh man, I got corrupted Kunabang, so I'm all like weird and well, corrupted as, you know. I don't look as cool as I did as the other dragon, but yeah, still pretty cool. I'm a dragon. So that's the thing. Turn the UI back on so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Speaking of which, there's like, oh my god, this snow is blinding. And actually, Erebus, I own a PS2 now. It's just that I don't have any games for it. I think I've got like GTA 3, but that's it. And I've got that on PC anyway, so what's the point? I don't know. I just skipped that generation. Like, well, not fully. I mean, I got the GameCube and I got the Xbox. But yeah, and then I went PC all the way. Oh, my game's glitching out. I was like going all weird there. So, have we got our magic find armor equipped for the Icy Dragon swords? Because I know I definitely haven't. I didn't even bring magic find. I did answer how I was a dragon actually. I could repeat it all, but you won't listen. Not now. Now that you've said that. I know. I know magic find isn't a thing. That was the joke. We've got luck though, eh? Luck is a thing in the game. It's just not the same at all. It's kind of similar, maybe. Running to an A rank. I do not know what that means. I mean, like, I played the first Metal Gear Solid, and I played some of MGS2 at a friend's house, and I sort of played through Silent Hill 1 and 2. Again, a friend played through those, and I just sat and watched him at his house. Okami I definitely missed out on, but I've seen some of, let's see, more of this list. Dark Cloud, no idea. God Hand, yes. I know Total Biscuit talked about that on his channel at some point, and it looked pretty unforgiving, actually. Didn't really leave a lasting impression on me, though. Dark Cloud, no idea. FF, the only FF game that I have actually played is 8. And it's now on Steam, and so is 7. Still haven't got around to that, so I should sometime eventually. And watching it doesn't count? That's bullshit, man. Of course watching it counts. I mean, me and a friend played through Silent Hill 1 and 2 and Resident Evil 2 pretty much together. Pretty much together. I mean, we sat and played it, at the same time. And on the Dreamcast, what was that game? Shenmue 1? We played through Shenmue 1 together. That was a fun thing. Let's see. I don't know what SOTC is. Grim Grimoire, Odin Sphere, Onimusha, Rogue Galaxy. Wasn't Rogue Galaxy on the GameCube as well, though? And Persona. Yeah, I guess I missed out on Persona. But I'm not a big JRPG guy. So. Yeah, I will admit that I missed out on a lot of good games, yes. But I also don't really regret that, because all these things are starting to come to PC anyway. And back then I didn't really care, so it's all fine, really. been playing for 2 hours? Please take a break. Guild Wars 2 doesn't tell you that, does it? Or does it? I don't know. If it does, I never noticed. You don't have the time anymore for FF7 and 8. Well, I mean I do, because I don't have a job, which is, you know, a double-edged sword as well. It's great to not have that obligation to go to work every day, but at the same time it sucks that I don't have all that much money to spend on things. But I recently played through 8 again and 100%ed the shit out of it. And yeah, it took like, I don't know, I'd have to look at my Steam page, probably like 30 hours at a guess. Quite a while, anyway. But I need to get around to playing 7 at some point. And 7 and The Witcher 2, which is like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that I've had that installed for so many months and months and months and still not played. It's pretty terrible. Well, but you kind of gimped yourself as well in the fact that you named all your characters like Tifa and Cloud and stuff. You had no connection to them at all. You just took the piss. I don't think you were seriously going to play through the rest of that game anyway, to be honest. I don't know, I might have been wrong. You might have gone for it. Oh my god, I'm body blocked in the middle of all this crap. Boom! Oh, fucking Shield of Judgment. Stop! Stop! Okay. PC mustard race? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, FF8 completely ruined. Really though? I mean, I got... Excuse the headphone creaking for a second. I got hipstered out of... Oh god, my headphones. Ugh, so uncomfortable right now. I got kind of hipstered out of 7, which is probably a big reason as to why I still haven't played it, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna play it. I need to fix these headphones. Well, I've successfully not fixed them, but I'm sure it'll be fine at some point, eventually, maybe. It's kind of a pain on my ear right now. Ah. It'll be reet. You tried, eh? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough you got that far. I'll give you that. But, yeah, eight's kind of weird. Infuse. Do I have any armor to infuse? That's infused, that's infused, that's infused, and this is infused, so no. Alright, let's commence farming. Mind freeze! Get wrecked, Kez. Oh man, I hope the maelstroms don't just murder the backline, because it's highly likely. And cross our fingers for an icy dragon sword. For a Jormag's breath. Get hyped. Get hyped? No, I'm not very good at that. Not very good at the hype. Oh, so many imps. Normally this many don't spawn, so it's pretty cool that they have done. It's a foe hammer. No IDS yet. The hope is real. They spent 3 weeks talking about FF8. Wow. Although there's a big story about FF8 that I'll go into in a minute, I suppose, after I've like read the rest of chat. A Togi? Really? That's a FromSoft game? Yeah, but I mean, what was the other FromSoft game? It was like Metal Slug? Was it Metal Slug? It was like a mech game, right? I was never interested in that sort of thing. I'll look into a Togi. Otogi, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'll look into it, sure, but I mean, I don't think I'll ever be able to, like, pick that up. Alright, let's be honest, I'll probably never buy it. just saying. Oh my god! The brain freeze is real. Alright, so... Oh, Shiver Peak key, cool. That's 300 gold. And that's like half a precursor right there. If only. If only. Are we not gonna get an IDS? That's kinda lame. Come on. We've got like 4 imps to go. Alright, so the story with FF8 was me and a bunch of friends started an FF8 file, and at the point where you do the first like seed mission, there's this big spider. Oh, we're not done yet, Kaz. We've still got some. We've still got a few. And there was this big spider thing, and it was impossibly difficult to kill. Like so hard. Massive challenge, right? So we challenged ourselves to just grind Squall and Quistis up to a point. What was Quistis? No. It was Squall, Quistis, Zell, and do you have Cypher in your party at that point? I can't remember, man. Oh, I got a gold. I got a rare. I got a rare, and it sucks. So we took it upon ourselves to grind Squall, Zell, and I think it must have been Cypher at that point. I have no idea. I honestly can't remember. Well, anyway, we at least grinded Squall up to level 100. We got him all the way up to level 100, which completely... to be honest, it gimped him more than anything else. Because... I don't know. His stats were crap, and the magic tomb was crap, and the GFs that we had were all crap, and the other characters that we had were all crap. So essentially we were completely screwing ourselves. But after like a month of just training these characters, after karate sessions every Sunday and every Saturday morning, we finally did the mission and finally killed that robot spider thing and got all these cool items. We were like, oh my god, it's amazing! It wasn't at all. It wasn't worth it. But it definitely gave us some memories of that game. So that's a story for you that wasn't very good. Hope you enjoyed. This has been story time with MagicalMike, and I apologise for having such a lame end to that story. Yeah. Indeed. Can't jump, can't dodge. We've got one more place to go to, Kaz. We've got the Arid Sea to go to. You can get out of here, and... I guess Livia can get out of here, and Gwen. Oh, you're going, Kaz. Alright. Cool seeing you around in Guild Wars 1 though, so that was fun. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. The Arid Sea, that's where I'm going next. Which means... I want Spirit Spammer back. So Zayri, get on my level. And... I don't know. I guess Olivia can come back. surely. Why not? The Arid Sea. What's the best way to get there? Probably from Augury Rock. Right? Yeah. Yeah, Diablos is kinda hard. Especially if you're not junctioned right for him. But you could say that about most things in the game, to be honest. Yeah, this is the right way. But Diablos was a pain because he's resistant to tons of stuff. And yeah, he's just resistant to a bunch of stuff, and Demi is kind of scary when he casts it. And you want to draw Demi off of him and cast it on him, and your magic stat generally isn't high enough to be able to do that, so it gives your characters a little bit, and ideally you want to draw 100 Demis off him on all your characters so that you can junction this super powerful magic. But it's hard because you need high magic stats to be able to do it, and while you're trying to do that, he's also murdering you. The same for stuff like Ultima Weapon. You're trying to draw 300 Ultimas off of it, and you know it's hard. It's hard to do because he's murdering you while you're trying to do it. Wow, are all my characters dying? Oh my god! They totally are. That's the thing with Final Fantasy games, like if you're not prepared for the thing that's coming up next, I just died. Speaking of not being prepared. If you're not prepared for what's coming up next, you will have a hard time. And if you are prepared, then you just win. And it's no challenge at all. Did I just like shortcut? No. So it's weird. When I grinded on my last save file on 8, my characters were all just so OP that I could just beat the game with limit breaks without even like batting an eyelid. Like Ultimecia, fighting Ultimecia at the end of the game, spoilers, Ultimecia's at the end of the game, was like the easiest thing. She just proved no challenge at all. The first time I fought her, I only had 3 characters that had anything junctioned and were any good. So when she kept banishing random characters, it became quite difficult to keep everybody alive and in the fight and stuff. So Ultimecia was hard the first time. The second time, piece of cake, absolute joke. Just huge cakewalk. And that was kind of fun actually, just being able to just wreck a day. But I mean, like, that's Final Fantasy, isn't it? I'm sure you can emulate the original Xbox by now. I'm sure somebody's figured it out. Where's my music gone? The music. It's real. But yeah, it became like Final Fantasy VIII was punishing if you used magic. You really can't emulate the original Xbox? I'm surprised.